that he wants to kick you out of the parks is so that he can sell your vending space to a corporation. Are you going to let him do that? No! Now the mayor and the park commissioner have been telling the media that you're congesting the park. Is that true? No! I think millions of people come to the park just to see you. Is that right? Artists are the real soul of New York City. Street artists are the last remaining vestige of real freedom in New York City. And Mayor Bloomberg wants to take that away. Are you going to let him? No!
Robert.
Now, you have to understand something about Mike Bloomberg. Mike Bloomberg is one of the world's biggest art collectors. A few years ago, listen, a few years ago, Mike Bloomberg wanted to kick all the artists out of Central Park. And at the same time, he wanted to put a 23-mile-long art display in the park. Is that fair? No! Mike Bloomberg only thinks that the art is good if it comes from Chase Bank or Disney or Nike or Sony or the Municipal Art Society. He doesn't like street artists. The park commissioner keeps telling the media, you're not even artists. Are you artists? Yes! Do you make real art? Yes! Is it good art? Yes! Do people like your art? Yes! Do people buy your art because they love it? Now, the park commissioner says that we're taking up too much space. Go look at the green market. Look at the holiday market.
Yes.
Look at all the park department concessions. They take up 100 times more space than you do.
Yes. Yes.
And they're not protected by the First Amendment the way you are. Are you going to let them kick you out of the park? No! Artist power!
Artist power! Artist power! Artist power! Artist power! Artist power! Artist power! Artist power! Artist power! Artist power! Artist power! Artist power! Artist power! Artist power! Artist power! Artist power! Artist power! Artist power!
power!
Artist power! Artist power! Artist power! Artist power! Artist power!
Artist power!
Artist power!
Artist power!
Artist power! Artist power! Artist power! Artist power! Artist power! Artist power! Artist power! Artist power! Artist power! Artist power! Artist power! Artist power! Artist power! Artist power! Artist power! Artist power!
So, a few weeks ago, the park commissioner announced these proposed rules. He put it in a newspaper that you can't even buy on a newsstand. He didn't want you to even know that they were going to make these rules. He wanted to keep it a secret, but we found out. He also didn't think any of you would even care.
Yeah, right.
He didn't think any of you would give up a day of selling to come down here and display your protest signs. He didn't think any of you could even make a protest sign. I guess he's wrong, right? Now, the park commissioner and the mayor think that street artists are nobodies. That he could just brush us off like we were dust.
No way.
Are you dust?
No.
Do you have a right to sell in the park? Do you have a right to sell on the street?
Yes.
Do you love your freedom?
Yes.
Do you love being artists?
Yes.
Are you going to let Mike Bloomberg kick you out of the park?
No.
Artist power!
Artist